The Deputy Chief Executive of the Ghana Investment Promotion Center, Yaw Afriyie, has called on the Ghana Revenue Authority to be tactical in enforcing tax compliance. Although he admits the Revenue Mobilisation Agency is within its mandate to enforce the collection of taxes, a modest approach in the enforcement, he says, will be helpful. He spoke at the Customs Controls and Regulations Forum organized by the Ghana Investment Promotion Center. Here's more in this report.
The aim of the Customs Controls and Regulations Forum is to deliberate on issues affecting businesses and the investor community. With a mandate to promote foreign and local investments in the country, the Ghana Investment Promotion Center seeks to leverage this avenue to prioritize investor concerns and inform policy reforms. Speaking to the press on the sidelines of the ceremony, Deputy Chief Executive of the GIPC, Yaw Afriyie, urged the Ghana Revenue Authority to be tactical in the enforcement of tax compliance.
But because, again, we are contending with a very difficult and complex fiscal environment, revenues have to come in. And if those revenues do not come in, it will be very difficult for government to finance its budget. And if government cannot finance its budget, then it places all of us at jeopardy. So it is a careful balancing act. We call on the private sector to comply with taxes, but we're also calling on GRA to be a bit more modest in terms of how they handle the private sector businesses who are compliant and continue to keep, as it were, this country afloat. It is taxes that support an economy.
He sheds more light on the rationale of the forum.
This is part of a GIPC program that engages on a quarterly basis our various stakeholders on various topics. This morning's edition for us has been long in the planning. It is a very important subject, one which cuts across regulation, the private sector, and the interaction between these very important entities, if you like.
The president of the Ghana Union Traders Association called for the harmonization of standards in the sub-region to reduce the smuggling of substandard goods into the country.
So they are doing their best. But what they should also know is that they are not succeeding because we cannot fight this in isolation. We have our neighboring countries who are also trading with us. I don't know whether we have a harmonized standard. So much as you are doing your best in the country, and this bulk of the goods is coming through, especially the Eastern Corridor, through from Nigeria, Benin, Togo to Ghana. And so what are you doing about this?
The forum witnessed a gathering of representatives from the Ghana Revenue Authority, Ministry of Finance, Food and Drugs Authority, and other relevant agencies.